Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Luns B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's 6:30. That means it's 6 o'clock. That means it's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night to tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. Also, Road to Spain. That's right. I do announcements for things going on in Road to Spain, and I do things that are going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. Usually comedy related. I see you, Kenny. Long time no see, my friend. 1 year retired. Looking good, boy. Looking good, son. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night at 6 o'clock to tell you about things going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. It lasts the length of one cerveza. The cervezas are donated to us by viewers and listeners. And last week, JB kicked off a really nice homebrew. But tonight, no homebrew allowed. Beer Snob Dave, back in the driver's seat, has brought us a hoe garden. Because that's where I like to keep my hoes, in the garden. It's a hoe garden, and once again, it's a Belgian. So it's a weird amount of alcohol in a bottle, like 11.3 ounces, because they can't round up to 12 because metrics. It's made by monks. It's a Belgian. It's a Hoffenhauser, but it's very light. It's only a 4.9% alcohol by volume. That tells you about our beer. And once again, as always, we thank you for your beer contributions. Those are fun. Because I want to, every Friday night, try a Friday night beer that I've never tried before. And Dave has come up with some great ones. Dave has a passion for beer that I am very, very jealous of. I wish I had that kind of passion for just about anything. He has truly earned the title Beer Snob. Mike Murley, my man. Ooh, stick around, Mike. I'll let you earn that dollar back. So this is a Hoe Garden. Again, it's a wheat beer, which is what that whole Weizen thing is about. It's a wheat. Let's take a sniff of it, see what it smells like. It doesn't really have a very large aromatic effect on the giant schnoz that I carry around with me. Interesting flavors. Interesting flavors. It's I am sure this is probably one of his favorite beers. For me, it tastes very much like a natty blue, a natural best. It tastes like some beer that you drink when you're interested in quantity, not quality. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I appreciate the beer donations, and it's just my opinion. You can have your own. All right, let me tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, starting with tonight at the Comedy Zone. If you're late, son. Because the first show tonight started at 6:30. Very unusual, and that's why I highly recommend you follow your local comedy clubs on social media, because when they do things that are out of the ordinary, you would get it from them in a more timely fashion than you would get it from me. Starting at 6:30 tonight, Lennon Free opened the show. Mike O'Donnell is featuring on the show, and the show is being headlined by the one and only Hickory himself, Mr. John Reep. Very funny guy, John Reep. He's here 6:30 tonight. He's also here at 8:45 tonight. So he's doing a 6:30 show and an 8:45 show. This is a room that doesn't normally get turned around, so it'll be interesting to see how they do that. I can tell you, Mike O'Donnell, one of the funniest cats in the business, man. He's just so funny, as is the MC tonight, Lennon Free. So you got funny on top of very funny. So if you haven't already left, if you're not already at the Comedy Zone for the 6:30 show, there is an 8:45 show. You can go to comedyzone.com. HarrisburgComedyZone.com, one word, Harrisburg Comedy Zone, or HBGComedyZone.com, and you can get your tickets there, or you can follow them on Facebook, and you can also get your tickets there. It all links you to Eventbrite, or you can go to johnreep.com. If you don't know who John Reep is, take a look at him. Trust me, the man is funny. He's season 5 winner of Last Comic Standing. Very fun, very interesting guy from Hickory, North Carolina. So that's tonight. What's going on at Parks Casino there in Shippensburg? I can't tell you. I tried to find out for you. I tried to find out who was going to be doing comedy tonight at the Side Pocket at the Parks Casino in Shippensburg. No luck. So at 7 o'clock, right around the corner, at a place that sells hot sauce. That's what it does. It serves hot sauce, but it also serves food and beverages. It is the Revolutionary, I hate using my notes, Revolutionary Hot Sauce Eatery and Brew Pub. That is located on 30 Market Street there in Mechanicsburg. That show starts at 7. There's a $10 fee to get in the door. Show starts at 7. Here's who I can tell you is on the list. Craig Paul is hosting. The very funny Craig Paul is hosting. Along with him is Chris Williams, Justin Armstead, Jesse James Martin. No, Jesse James is not on this show. He's on the next show. And the very funny Casey Nicholson. So that's everybody that's performing tonight. You got Lennon, you got Mike, you got John Reap at the Comedy Zone. You got Chris Williams, you got Craig Paul, you got Justin Armstead, and you got Casey Nicholson performing at the Revolutionary Hot Sauce Pub and Brewery and Pub Brew thing. That's located on 30 Market Street. 30 Market Street there in Mechanicsburg. They got great parking right across the street. So check them out. $10 for that show. That, boom, is your Friday night. Huh? There's your Friday night. Moving on to Saturday, starting the morning off with delivering goods and services to our local Cause des Celebres. Remember, we're going to tell you all the time, if you got a little change that you can spread around a little bit, send it to Speranza Animal Rescue, located right there in Mechanicsburg. They do a great job on rescuing animals, and they're in a little bit of a pinch right now, and they can use a little extra hand. So you got some spare change lying around, please look them up, Speranza Animal Rescue, and send them a couple of bones. Then again, if you're in Rhoda, the one I want you to support is the Rhoda Animal Welfare League. They do the same thing. They rescue animals, but one does it in Rhoda, Spain, and one does it in central Pennsylvania. So if you're in central Pennsylvania, I ask you to look after Speranza Animal Rescue. Even if you're not, if you're in America and you got $5 in your pocket, burning a hole in your pocket, Speranza Animal Rescue, send them a couple bones. You don't have to tell them that you got it by listening to the WARNO. You got the great idea to help them help others. You don't have to do that. That is Saturday. Now, I normally fill that time slot with charity events that are going in and around the area. But if there's nothing going on, I'm always going to promote Speranza and Rawl. Saturday night, we take you all the way down to Elizabethtown. Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. This is a free show. Show starts at 8 o'clock. It's hosted by Joe R. Ament. It has Rami Rocher, Brandon Royce, Jesse James Martin, and Casey Nicholson. I knew I was going to see his name again. That is located at 4620 Ridge Road, getting down in Elizabethtown. So that is within the triangle. That is within the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. I don't know 2. I know 3 of the 5. I know Joe, I know Jesse James Martin, and I know Casey Nicholson. And they're very funny people. You're going to have a good time. Plus, it's free. Plus, it's at a restaurant, pub thingy, and they're smoking indoors. So have a good time in Elizabethtown tomorrow night, starting at 8. 4620 Ridge Road, Elizabethtown. There's your Friday. There's your Saturday. Anything going on Sunday, T-Bone? Why, by George, there is. It has a very weird aftertaste. It's like I ate something earlier and it's coming up. It's just there. It's strange. That's the Hoegaarden. That's a Hoffenhalser made by the monks in Belgium, donated to us by our friend Beer Snob Dave. Sunday morning at 10:30 live on TikTok and Facebook, we do the supplemental. The supplemental comes to you every Sunday morning live at 10:30, and we do 3 things. We tell you about your national days of the week. We talk about some kind of community service or comedy-related event that's happening, and we close it out with This Week in History, trivia style. It is a fun time had by all. It's a great way to start your Sunday. There's your Friday. There's your Saturday. There's your Sunday. Hey, T-Bone, anything else going on throughout the week? Why, my friend, there is. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I missed that. Also Saturday, located at 110 Limekin Road in the Boomerang Sports Hotel, Casino, and Resort, inside the Comedy Zone. Once again, Lennon Free, Mike O'Donnell, John Reep. First show starts at 6:30. Second show is at 8:45. These are special shows, so you got to pay. You got to pay the man. You got to pay the money. $30 cash at the door, or you can buy your tickets in advance by going to HBG Comedy Zone or HarrisburgComedyZone.com. And if you go there and you don't have change in your pocket, they have an ATM machine. You're going to be all right. I promise you're going to be all right. So there's your Friday. There's your Saturday. There's your Sunday. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday, 8 o'clock at the Comedy Zone, located at 110 Lime Kiln Road, is your local mic. Now, these are more seasoned comics working on material. It's free to get in. It's just it's a fun thing to observe the process as it occurs. These are local comedians. They're doing a little bit more time. I call it the local mic because it's a good mic. It's a good place to see comedy being created. Thursday, different story altogether. Thursday night is the open mic. You can have 35, 40, 45 comics all doing a couple of minutes apiece. Somebody is going to tickle your funny bone on the Thursday night. Somebody's going to tickle your funny bone. I gave a funny bone tickled last night. Somebody made me laugh. And you have such a variety of comics on Thursday night that someone's going to make you laugh. But you are in for the long haul. You're going to be there for a minute, son. You know, because you get 30 comics doing 3 minutes apiece with an MC in between them all that... I love Manny. I was going to talk smack about Manny, but I'm not going to talk smack about Manny. I could have. I should have. I didn't. And that's it. A couple reminders. If you got anything going on and I can amplify your signal just a little bit, I will. But if you can make an event on Facebook, that'd be really helpful. Because I find myself in a hurry on Friday nights to try to get all of this information together as quickly as I can. And when it's in an event, I can say I'm interested. I can easily pull that up later. The other thing I want to remind you of is no matter where you're watching this from, if you enjoy comedy and you have a comedy club in your area, look them up on the Soch. Look them up out there on the Facebooks and follow them, like them and follow them. They do have surprise shows that occur. You never know who might show up or when they might show up. I can't be there for you all the time. I can be there for you some of the time. But if you're following their page, it's going to be easy for you. And that's pretty much everything I got. I'm really disappointed that you're not on Amiibo, that you're on the phone instead. But I'll figure out the Amiibo. I'll figure out what's wrong. I'll get it fixed. I have the ability of doing that. All right, I got a couple of people down there with me. All right. Last time I checked, I was still up $1. This is a game called Ship's Captain Crew, and somebody today asked me about the rules. The rules are very simple. You have 5 dice inside a can. You take the can, you slam it on the table. It's important you slam it on the table. I don't know why. It feels really natural when you do. What you're looking for when you remove the cup is you're looking for a 5, a 6, a 5, and a 4. In that order, you must get them 6, 5, 4. That leaves you with 2 dice. That's your point. It's fun when you have a group of people playing this all at once, because then you can push, then, you know, there's more money involved. You get 3 shakes to make your point. Shake number 2, you got a set of 5s. That's nice, but you didn't have a 6, so it doesn't count for anything. Oh, by the way, this is your roll. Last one, looking down at the dice, you got nothing. You got 2 pairs, aces and eyeballs, deuces and eyeballs. Now it's my shot, and all I got to do is make point. If I make point, I'm up another $1. I ain't got no 6. I ain't got no 5. I ain't got no 4. Once again, I got a 6, and I got some 4s. I ain't got no 5. For all the marbles in Marble Land, I got a 5, I got a 4, and I got snake eyes, baby. That's all it takes. I am now up $2. Get yourself a little can, leather preferably. Get yourself 5 dice. Get yourself some friends. And play Ship's Captain Crew. Again, I come to you every Friday night to tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. I come to you every Sunday morning to have a little fun with you. And once a week, me and Chick Brew get together and tape new episodes of The Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. She in southern Spain, me in central Pennsylvania. It makes for quality entertainment. And we are work-friendly. We are no longer FCC required to be work-friendly. We just choose to do so. With that being said, I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew sends her love. Cheers along with me. Arriba, e abajo, e centro, e pa dentro. That's a good beer, Dave. I didn't mean to knock it. It's not a natty blue. It's good. It's good. All right, I got to go all the way over there to turn that off. So just pretend it fades out here.